there, this is just your average PC gamer, and I'm here to talk to you about multiple things. I'm doing a live commentary, which is pretty new for me. I'm trying to play and talk to you guys. Let's see if I can pull it off. But anyway, I got to play on the Xbox I got to play on the Xbox with the new Peacekeeper SMG on some of the new maps, and I was very interested in what went down with it. I was very interested with the way that it works. Now, I'd like to talk to you and give you a little idea of what it's going to be like in case you haven't gotten to see it yet. The main reason I'm carrying this weapon right here, I'm carrying the good old SMG MP7, is because I feel that it, in many ways, is very similar to the MP7, except revamped. Like, for instance, when I was playing with it, I found that it had very similar to the MP7's characteristics, with less recoil and longer range. And after this round, I don't know if I have it, I'll have to see it, but after this round I'll probably be putting on rapid fire, because I found that if you, I'm sorry, let me restart, sorry, okay. I found that when you were using it with rapid fire, because my friend had rapid fire on his class, I found it very interesting, because rapid fire, I don't know if you knew, but in this game rapid fire reduces the effective range. Range is a big thing in this game, and they try to make it more important with pretty much everything, but the interesting thing is that when you do use the rapid fire on the Peacekeeper, it reduces the range to about the same range as the MP7, and it honestly felt like I was rolling with just empty MP7. The only the only attachment my friend had on there was the Peacekeeper with the rapid fire, and it honestly just felt like an MP7. It had about the same range, it had about the same fire rate, and although the iron sight's, in my opinion, better, it still had about the same damage per range, and it really just bothered me that they put that attachment in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I really like the Peacekeeper. I really like assault rifles and I really like SMGs, but I can never find a good median. The closest I get is the PDW, which is one of the better weapons. As you can see, I'm doing very badly. Not sure how well I'll be able to do talking to you guys, but yeah, I was very surprised with the way that it worked in general, just because it felt like an assault rifle with the damage profile and the overall feeling of the gun. You know, not very effective at close range, pretty damn effective at long range. But the very interesting thing was that it fired a little slower than an SMG. It was not at assault rifle firing ranges. Like it was around, it was like just barely better than the Type 25, which was very interesting to me, because the Type 25 is the submachine gun like assault rifle, but it has a very low damage in my opinion. And the Peacekeeper felt a lot like the Type 25 with better sights and a little bit more static damage profile, because no matter what distance you're playing at, you get about the same damage, except for the fact that close range just kills slower. Now, it does kill really slow. Like, it feels like because of the damage profile, it felt like it was killed slower than the MP7, just average. Rapid fire did bump that up if you were in that close range. It kind of fixed that close range problem, but it did increase your recoil, so it felt a lot more like the MP7. And don't get me wrong, the MP7 has manageable recoil, but before I put on rapid fire, when I took off rapid fire, I should say, I felt a lot like it was just really manageable recoil, and I must say it was my favorite iron sights ever. I really like iron sights on most of my guns. The only sight that I really use is the millimeter sight, and that's for some specific reasons I may or may not talk about. But really, it felt like it had just great recoil and an assault rifle's damage profile. So I was very impressed with it. I'm going to tell you guys that when this does come out, I'm probably going to try to max out that gun. I'm probably going to be using it a lot. I really like it. So you may or may not see some gameplays with that, because I've been trying to get some good gameplay. I actually had an excellent game with the PDW. I'm not even kidding. I did really well, and I was very depressed because theater mode did not record it. It was gone the instant the game ended, and it really bothered me. Another gameplay I had a similar problem with, I was actually running with a different setup on the PDW. I've got like 3 or 4 because I really love the PDW, but I was running with a very different setup, a very different style that I was trying to make the PDW feel a little more like the MP7, because I really do love the MP7, and I'm sucking it up with it right now, but I really don't like its damage profile, and that's just me. I mean, I feel like it should kill a little better out of range, but that's probably because I used it in Modern Warfare 3, where it was just the god of assault rifle SMGs, and I was really bothered by the slow time to kill at the outer ranges. And I still use it quite a bit. I'm using it right now partially because of that whole similarity. But the most important thing about this Peacekeeper is that you can't really treat it like an assault rifle. You can't treat it, I don't even know if you could hear that, but you can't treat it like an SMG. You gotta treat it like a really fast-moving assault rifle. Wow, that was graceful. 69 ratio, 0.69. Oh, I am happy. Anyway, but yeah, the more I played with it, the more it felt like a quick assault rifle. And that's really good in my opinion. That's what I like, because I rush. I did not get the final kill. Someone else finished him off for me. But, I really liked it, and I can't wait for the DLC to come out. I really don't know when it's going to be, because I have not seen any official announcements. I've heard rumors, it's going to come out exactly a month later, so it may or may not come out the 29th. But I found it very interesting. I hope you guys are also looking forward to it. Just your average PC gamer, out.